Okay, fans and blowers. Let's start with definition. So pag sinabi nating fan, it is a machine used to apply power to a gas to increase its energy content, thereby causing it to flow or move. So para din siyang pumps. Ang pinagkaiba lang, dun sa pump, ang dinadagdagan natin ng energy is yung water or fluid. Pagdating sa fan, yung gas. Okay, we also have blowers and exhauster. So kung sakaling lalabas sa board exam na terminology, ito yung main difference nila. Blower is a fan used to force air under pressure. That is, the resistance to gas or gas flow is imposed primarily upon the discharge. While the exhauster, it is a fan used to withdraw air under suction. That is, the resistance to gas flow is imposed primarily upon the inlet. So pag sabing blower, ay pina-force mo yung air under pressure upon the discharge. Pag sabi mong exhauster, you withdraw air under suction. Okay? Yung ating resistance to gas flow is imposed primarily upon the inlet. So parehas silang fan, magkaiba lang sila ng purpose. Pero anyway, we have the same formula. Okay, so elaborate natin yung mga yan. Okay, pag sabing performance of fans, it is a statement of volume, total pressures, static pressures, power input, mechanical and static efficiency, at standard air density. So meron tayong mga basic formula. We have the air power or the power output of the fan, and you have the brake power or the power input of the fan. Okay, so pag sabing air power, ito yung theoretical power ng fan. Ang formula natin dyan, gamma QH. So paparehas nung sa pumps. Kaya lang, since fan yung pinag-uusapan natin, let's be specific. So this is gamma QH. Since this is air power, lahat ng data na yan under air. So gamma ng air, volume flow rate ng air, tapos total head of the air. Kapag brake power naman, dito papasok yung efficiency. So mas malaki yung brake power kaysa sa theoretical power. So i-divide natin yung efficiency ng ating fan or the mechanical efficiency. So this is gamma, specific weight of the air. Okay, Q is the volume flow rate or the fan capacity. And then yung capital H, that should be the total head in air. Okay, this is the brake power, and then yung EM is the mechanical efficiency ng fan. So yan yung mga formula natin, yung mga general formula para makuha yung air power and brake power. Next. Para makuha yung capacity ng fan or the volume flow rate, basic formula yung gagamitin. So para makakuha ng Q, area multiplies sa velocity. So most of the time, ang ibibigay sa atin is the fan outlet area. So since this is outlet, ang gagamitin mong velocity should be the fan outlet velocity. Para naman makuha yung total head ng ating fan or ng ating air, okay, combination lang yan ng static head tsaka velocity head. So dalawa lang panggagalingan ng head para sa fans and blower. So you have the static head plus the velocity head. Next. Okay, the static head HS is the height of the surface of the fluid above the gauge point. Now, typically, it is already given. Kaya lang in manometer reading in terms of height ng water. So since ang ibibigay sa atin height in water, ang kailangan mo gawin, height in air. So ang kailangan i-convert. So para ma-convert natin yung height in water pupuntang height in air, gamit lang tayo ng formula sa pressure. Alam natin na ang pressure ay ng water should be equivalent dun sa pressure ng air developed by the height. Okay, so ang formula ng pressure gamit yung height is gamma H. So ang pressure ng water, gamma ng water, height in water, multiplication. Ang pressure ng air, gamma ng air, height ng air. Yung height ng air dito, ito yung kailangan nating static head. So, para makuha yung static head, pwede mong ibaba yung gamma ng air dito. Eh, by the way, yung gamma pwede palitan ng density. So, rho GH, rho GH. Parehas silang may gravity, so you can cancel out gravity. So, matitira na lang, density, height, density, height. So, transposition na lang yung mangyayari dito to get the static head in terms of air. So, to get the static head, okay, you can use, so ibinaba lang yung gamma. So, magiging gamma ng water, height ng water, okay, all over gamma ng air. Or, pwede rin in terms of density. Okay, density ng water, height in water, i-divide mo ng density ng air. So, with this, convert natin yung height in water, which is given, papuntang height in air, which is kailangan dun sa ating formula. Kasi pinag-uusapan natin, air power. So, kailangan height in air. Again, yung HW and yung manometer reading. So, most of the time, binibigay dyan cm of water or kaya inch of water. So, kailangan i-convert yung cm ng water papuntang meters of air. Pag English naman, yung inch of water, i-convert papuntang feet of air. So, mahalaga pa rin dito yung unit analysis. Next, doon naman tayo sa constant. Okay, kasi gagamit ka ng density dito, density ng water. Okay, kung hindi mo kabisado yung density ng water tsaka density ng air, hindi tayo makakapag-compute. So, binigay na yung mga constant sa term mo, recalling lang tayo. So, ang density ng water sa SI is 1,000 kg per cubic meter. Pag English naman, 62.4 pound mass per cubic foot. Okay, for the air, under standard condition, ang density ng air sa SI should be, hopefully kabisado, this is 1.2 kg per cubic meter. Kapag English naman, that is 0.075 pound mass per cubic foot. Okay, for the air, tama lang yung mga data na yan. Okay, this is 1.2 at 0.075. Lumalabas lang yung mga data na yan under STP or the standard temperature pressure. So, paano ba yung standard temperature pressure? So, ang standard temperature natin should be 21 degrees Celsius at ang standard pressure natin is 101.325 kilopascal. So, pag ito yung mga given in the problem, pag kinompute mo yung density, 1.2 yan, kilogram per cubic meter. Now, pag nagbago yung temperature at pressure, magbabago rin yung density of the air. So, hindi mo pwede gamitin yung mga data na yan. Ay kung magbabago yung temperatures or kaya yung pressure. So, kapag iba yung given na temperature pressure, ang gamitin nating formula is PBMRT. At pag sinolve mo yung mass over volume, ang lalabas is P over RT. Okay, so this is the density of air na formula. Pag gamitin mo yung formula na yan, pag yung temperature at pressure, iba, hindi naging STP. Next. Okay, doon naman tayo sa velocity head. So, it is the head required to produce the flow of fluid. So, may formula naman tayo sa velocity head, V squared over 2G. Okay, so V squared over 2G. So, meron tayong discharge, meron tayong suction. Now, pag walang binanggit regarding sa suction velocity, walang data regarding dito, hindi siya stated or kaya hindi siya solvable, ang assumption dito, 0. Kaya mangyayari lang, VD squared all over 2G. Now, paano makakuha ng velocity kapag kailangan i-solve? Pwede siya ma-solve using QAV. Alam natin yung area is pi over 4 d squared. So, mathematically speaking, pag kailangan ng velocity, that should be 4Q over pi d squared. Okay, so tandaan, ito yung mga formula para sa velocity head. Next. Okay, doon naman sa static fan efficiency. So, it is the mechanical efficiency multiplied by the ratio ng static pressure to the total pressure. So, somehow formula dependent. So, para makuha yung ES, kailangan mo lang is mechanical efficiency i-multiply natin sa static over the total head. So, formula ng total head, HS plus HV. And lastly, para sa Bernoulli's equation, okay, kung ang tinatanong is head ng pump, given yung mga pressure, so since dalawa lang yung head ng fan, so i-add mo lang yung pressure head plus the velocity head. So still, this is pressure head. So pressure ng discharge minus pressure ng suction over gamma ng fluid, which is yung gamma ng air. So these are the basic formulas of fans and blower. Copy, and then let's apply to problem solving.